my so welcome back to the Dollhouse. If you're new to the Dollhouse, go ahead and subscribe and click that notification bell so you're notified whenever I post a new video. So welcome back to the Dollhouse.
Walk in your trap and take over. Name another bitch that's cold. I just bought a brand new Rover. I don't even drive no more, I got a chauffeur. Took off, man, they asking me to slow up. Getting wiser and my money getting older. I'm that bitch, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm that bitch, man, I thought that it told you.
So I am doing a updated Q&A and I'm not holding nothing back in this Q&A. And before I even get started with this Q&A, I just really want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you for all the supportive messages. Thank you for understanding everything and just understanding me as a person, understanding me as a woman, and understanding me as a friend. I just want to say thank you guys so much because, like, y'all already know what's been going on all over the internet, and it's been flipped to where I was looking like the villain. And I feel like so many people was like, hold the fuck up, Kiana is not the villain here. Let's not do that. And I just feel like I had like a sisterhood, a large, huge sisterhood standing behind me for what's right and what's wrong. So I just want to say thank y'all so much. I do see the supportive messages. I do see the think pieces on TikTok and stuff like that. So I just want to say thank you. But I just want to say for the people that was like, why did she make a video? And I'm talking about my last video. I just want to say I have every right to post on my channel. This is Kiana J's channel. This is the Dollhouse. This is like my platform. This is where my dolls support me. So I have every right to post anything I want on my channel, and I have every right to speak my mind, speak up on my feelings, and stand on what I believe and how I feel, period. I don't give a fuck who feel any type of way, period. I'm gonna speak on how I feel, regardless, okay? Especially if something is really like, come on now. But anywho, enough of all that rambling, let's get into the video. So I took to Instagram and I asked you guys to ask me some questions. We're gonna go to those questions right now, hold on. You guys have been like, in my DMs heavy, asking me a bunch of questions lately. So I'm like, you know what, let me just do an updated Q&A for everybody, answering a bunch of questions that you guys have, and I'm not holding back. So I went on Instagram and I told you guys to ask me questions, assumptions about me, life update questions, and regular questions, and just get it off your chest questions. So we're about to go ahead and see what y'all have in store for me. And I feel like I have like so many questions that everybody want to know or want to know the answer to. So we're about to just get it off our chest. Are you dating a girl now? Yes, I am dating a girl. Just want to put that out there. Honestly, have been dating women all year. And it's been like a roller coaster for me, but I am dating a girl right now. Have you changed your mind about moving to Miami? I honestly haven't changed my mind about moving to Miami. I actually want to move to Miami when I turn 30 as just like a life change, just a new start, a fresh start. I feel like 30 is like, you know, that fresh start in your life and just something new. And I also plan on, you know, starting a little family when I turn 30. So I haven't changed my mind about it. I just feel like I changed my mind about when it would happen. I don't have a question. I just want to tell you, don't let these people disturb your peace. Keep flourishing, boo. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna let anybody disturb my peace. Sometimes I know I'm on a throne, and I know sometimes I step off my throne to acknowledge people that's beneath me and stuff when it comes to like trolls and haters and people that I used to deal with in the past. But sometimes I feel like it's necessary for me to like speak up for myself and speak on how I feel. Majority of the time I don't. When I see certain stuff on the internet, when I see certain people speaking about me on the internet or whatever the case may be, I always just brush it under the rug. I tend not to just like respond to them or get them a reaction. But sometimes enough is enough, and I'm human, and I don't like when I'm being portrayed a certain way on the internet when that person or just people in general, especially me, I just know I'm not that type of person. So when it just gets to a certain point, it's just like, hold on. We're not gonna do that because I'm not that type of person. I don't feel that way. I don't do this, and that's just not true. And I stand on what's real, and I stand on just the truth. I don't like fake shit. I hate when people get on the internet portraying something that they're not. I hate when people get on the internet just faking it, and when they cut the camera off, you're just a completely different person. I don't like that. I stand on what you see is what you get. What you see, how I portray myself on the internet on my channel is what you get in person. I don't fake kick it with nobody. I don't get on the internet and talk shit about somebody and then be cool with them in person. I just don't do that. I don't fake flex on the internet and then in person, where it's at. What you got, Kiana? I don't do that. So when I see people doing that to me, sometimes I feel like my peace is disturbed a little bit, and I just don't be liking that. How do you get through heartbreaks? So how I get through heartbreaks is, one thing that worked for me in the past, like, I'm just gonna use one of my past relationships with Keon. Keon was the only guy that ever, like, when we broke up, I was truly hurt. Keon is the only guy I was ever in love with, honestly. How I handled that heartbreak really helped me handle other situations in the future after that. So how I handled that heartbreak was, I channeled my emotions. I channeled everything I felt. I allowed myself to cry. I allowed myself to hurt. I did not go outside and try to fill a void. I did not start immediately talking to other people, trying to fill a void and trying to get my mind off that person. I feel like if you're like going through a breakup or your heart is broken, I say channel all your emotions. And what I mean by that is, allow yourself to cry, allow yourself to be mad, allow yourself to hurt. Really get through those emotions. That way, when you're ready to move on, you're really moved on. You're not still stuck on that person. You're not in a relationship with this person. You're still obsessing, or you're still thinking about your ex, or whatever the case may be. Really channel your emotions, and then I feel like you'll be able to move forward. I feel like a lot of people, when they get heartbroken, they tend to like go out with their friends, or immediately start talking to other people, or immediately jump in another relationship, because they're trying to fill that void and they're trying to get their mind off that person. But it never fully works. When you're like doing that and then you finally at home and you're like sitting by yourself, all that shit just hits you like, damn, like I'm not truly happy. Like I'm doing this and that, I'm drinking, I'm partying, I'm doing all this and all that, and I'm really just not over this person. So I feel like if you're trying to get over a heartbreak, my big thing is channel your emotions and just pray for the best, and you will get through it. Like, time heals all wounds. You're not going to be heartbroken forever. It's somebody out there that's better than that one. It's somebody out there that you're going to fall in love with. We're young, we're thriving, and we have so much life ahead of us, so just keep that in mind. Do you regret moving from your hometown? Absolutely not. So everybody knows, if you don't know, I was born, okay y'all, so my camera had just cut off randomly, but if you don't know, I was born and raised in Oakland, California, so we really don't have anything there, so I wouldn't say that I regret moving from my hometown. I feel like I accomplished a lot. I met a lot of like new people, different people, and I've done a lot that I feel like I couldn't have done in Oakland, if that makes sense. So I definitely do not regret it. How are you navigating through all the drama? I love you, we got your back. I honestly just clicked out of it. Like, I don't wanna, I know like I'm kind of talking about it in this Q&A, but I don't wanna keep talking about it. I don't wanna bash nobody. I just wanna move forward. I want everybody that was involved. We were just 2 people involved, just me and Carmen. I just want us to just move forward, keep working, keep thriving, keep accomplishing our dreams, keep being, you know, the woman God wants us to become. I'm just leaving it behind me. Like, that's the way I'm navigating it. You guys are still tagging me in TikToks till this day. New clips are surfacing and stuff like that, and I'm still getting tagged through it. I'm still getting tagged on them till this day. And I'm seeing the clips and stuff like that. And it's just one of those things, like, I don't want to see it no more. Like, it's over, it's done with, it happened. I felt the way I felt. I spoke on how I felt. And that's just what it is. Like, I don't care no more. Like, it happened, it is what it is. And what's done was done. Like, yeah. But I love you guys, and thank you for having my back. But that's how I'm navigating through drama. I'm just putting it behind me. Like, life goes on. I'm not gonna be mad about something forever. Like, that takes too much energy, and it's just not worth it. How long have you and Neek been close friends? Love y'all so much. So we love you too. Me and Neek met in 2019. I met her when she was dating King, and I was in a relationship as well. We weren't as close when we first met. We were just like, I want to say like Instagram friends. Like, we're both YouTube girlies, okay? We'll link sometimes, do content whenever I flew down to Houston, because I met her, I was living in Atlanta at the time. So I want to say me and Neek really got close, probably like 2023 is when me and her really got close, but we were still friends. 2022, she's like a sister to me, I'm like a sister to her, and we're just so happy to have each other in each other's lives. So still talk to Chaz. I miss y'all together. Yes, y'all, I spoke to Chaz the other day when everything was going on online, and she reached out to me and she sent me this long voice note, and it just warmed my heart so much, and she stated so many points. And I really want to play the voice note in here for you guys to hear. Matter of fact, I'm going to play the voice note. I don't give a fuck, y'all. I'm standing on 10. This is my motherfucking channel, bitch. If somebody got a problem with it, say it with your motherfucking chest. But I'm about to play the voice note that Chaz sent me. This is my girl, and I feel like this voice note is going to really let y'all know, like, Chaz is my girl. I love her for L. But I'm going to play this note that she sent me for you guys to hear. And yeah.
Sorry, girl. That last message, my voice just sounded crazy. I just wanted to send you some love and tell you that I'm so sorry that you're having to explain yourself to the internet over valid feelings. Like, I don't want to get too much into this situation because I don't know how it's being handled or, you know, your true emotions, but I just hate the fact that anytime some shit happens to you, the world gets mad at you. But I just want to share a word with you, and I hope it makes you feel better. The only reason why they come at you the way that they come at you, friends, is because you're a confident black woman, a confident dark-skinned black woman. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say by that, but if you just look at a lot of the women that they pacify and, like, cater to and cradle on the internet, like, just always make excuses for it, it's always an insecure woman. I don't know if you know this, but the moment an insecure woman or just a confident woman speaks in a room, they turn on them just like that. Like, even black women themselves, it is disgusting to see how many of our own so-called sisters be giving so much hate towards you, or just black women, period, black entertainers, period. It's just so weird. But I feel like you are very valid in your feelings and how you are feeling right now, and I love you, friend. And keep your head up, bitch. Fuck them, bitch. You Kiana J. Like, fuck them. Tell them stuff.
I love Chaz so much. I almost started crying listening to that, y'all. I have to hold my tears back, but I love her so much, and I feel like that was just, she stated so many good points. I just had to play that in here because y'all had to hear that. Like, she ate with that. Life updates, are you dating? I guess that was a life update question, but yes, I am dating. Yeah, my dating life is very private, even though stuff was put on the internet with me and somebody. I try to be as private as possible, but yes, my dating life is private. I would like to keep it off the internet. I would like to not have people in my business. I just want to pop out with a ring and a baby. And it's like, whoa, hold the fuck on. So yeah, I am dating. Did you accomplish everything you wanted to this year? I want to say 50-50. I accomplished some things for sure, but not everything. When is the next link up with Keon? We miss him. I plan on linking up with not only Keon, but the whole, y'all know, the whole Oakland squad. If y'all don't have me on Twitch, you don't know. I suggest you guys follow me, subscribe to me on Twitch. The link is down below. When I go back home, I have my own group back home, and Keon is included in that group. Although Keon is an ex of mine, he is also a friend of mine. Like, he's also a family friend. So I plan on linking up with them when I go back home for Thanksgiving. So hopefully we could do like another 2-day, 3-day lit stream, and we could give y'all some good content. After all the drama, would you still continue being friends with your exes, or did it change? I feel like what happened doesn't change my mindset on being friends with exes. It just depends on what that ex did to me, and how that ex respects me will determine if I can still be friends with them or not. After what happened on the internet and stuff between me and my friend, somebody else included themselves when it had nothing to do with them. It really just made me look at everything, and just really made me step back and just have like a reality check that I can't really be friends with people who don't value me as a human being when I've never done anything to them, if that makes sense. I never disrespected them, never did anything to them. It just seems like it's like this hidden vendetta, this hidden hurt, this something that person is in their chest about. But yeah, I don't want to say it's not something like, oh, I hate all my exes, I wouldn't be friends with none of my exes. Like, no. My first boyfriend I was with for 4 years, I started YouTube, y'all know, I'm still good friends with him. He doesn't disrespect me, he doesn't do anything like that. I mean, we were together for 4 years, and he's a family friend. My last boyfriend I was with, I think we broke up 2 years ago. There's no hate there. I don't talk to him often. He'll probably reach out here and there, like every couple months or whatever, but yeah, I'm not one of those bitter exes. I don't need to hate my exes. I don't need to do any of that towards my exes. I'm one of those ones that, like, I literally move the fuck on. Like, I don't give a fuck about an ex. I literally move the fuck on, and I feel like how I move on allows me to still be friends with an ex. And I feel like a lot of people can't like wrap their heads around that, because a lot of people aren't able to be friends with the ex probably because they still have feelings or whatever case may be. Everybody's situation is different, but I'm still able to be friends with exes because I literally move the fuck on. Like, it would literally be like, she's like a homegirl. Like, I don't have any feelings towards any of my exes at the fuck all, and I really appreciate if people on the internet would stop saying that. Okay? That whole obsession thing on the internet is just, it's dry, it's weird, and I feel like it takes a lot of maturity to realize that that's not the case when it comes down to me. I always get a better nigga after any ex, so I feel like I've messed with better people, so why not be obsessed with them? Why would I be obsessed with something that I outgrown from? Why would I be obsessed with something that is not my type no more, if that makes sense? How's your mental? 1 being the worst, 10 on cloud 9. My mental is good. I'm not gonna lie. The other day I had a mental breakdown, so my mental was probably like at a 4 the other day. But today I'm feeling so much better. Thanks to all my friends. Thanks to my boo. And yeah, let me show you guys these flowers real quick. Hold on. Thanks to my support system, y'all, I feel good. My mental is great. I would say my mental is at a 9. Do you guys see these flowers? But I received those flowers when, you know, everything was going on, and it just made me so happy. I love flowers. Flowers like literally make me the happiest person. Anything big coming before the year ends? Yes, actually something big is coming before this year ends, and I'm super excited to be working on this project. I'm working on this project with a friend, so yeah, I feel like I might be releasing this project probably on Christmas, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I feel like you guys will enjoy it. I feel like you guys will love it. And yeah, a lot of people are asking me, am I dating a girl? Like, a lot of these questions, people want to know, am I dating a girl? Yes, I am dating a girl. I am dating a girl. I have been into women lately. I'm starting to think I'm lesbian. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Because I've been dating women all year. I'm going to say I'm still bisexual because I've had dealings with men. But you know how you get older, you start to learn yourself. You start to realize your likes and dislikes, and like really like your frontal lobe starts developing. I'm like into women. Like a guy would text my phone, I just like, ugh. Like, yuck. Like, and then she would text my phone just like, yes, hi baby, I miss you. Like, I don't know. Do you feel confident where you are in life? Accomplishments, love, life, etc. I feel somewhat confident, and it's probably because I beat myself up so much. Like, you could be doing better, you could be doing this, you could be doing that. But then sometimes I have to step back and be like, damn. Like, I've accomplished a lot for my age. I have a beautiful, humongous home. Like, I'm able to support myself. I'm able to support my family. I'm doing good. But like, I have that mindset, like, you could be doing better. You could be doing this. You should do this. You should do that. So I'm confident, but then it's like, I feel like I'm lacking in some areas too where I can be doing better. Now, am I confident in my love life? I want to say yes. I'm like on God's timing. I don't want to force anything with anybody. I don't want to force myself into relationships for social norms. I don't want to force myself into relationships for social norms, to have a kid, to get married. I want to do what's best for me, and I want to make sure I'm with the person that values me, that loves me for me, and a person I know for sure I want to be with for the rest of my life and want to have a family with. I'm not rushing. I'm on God's timing. I'm not rushing to get into a relationship with anybody. So I want to say, to answer that, I want to say yes, I'm very confident in my love life because I'm taking my time. I know my worth. I know my value. I know what I like, what I don't like. I know how I want to be treated. I know my love languages. I'm working on myself, on my toxic traits, and you know, how I can be a good woman to somebody and things like that. So I'm on God's timing, and I'm being very, very patient. And yeah, no questions or assumptions, just that you're so pretty and you have a very nice personality. Thank you so much, beautiful. How do you cope on the days where you don't feel your best? That is a good question. I'm not gonna lie, I just stay at home. I stay at home, I put my phone on D&D. I eat, I think, I journal. I journal a lot in my notes on my phone when I'm not feeling my best. I just try to stay at home and just, like I said, with like getting over heartbreak, I try to just channel all my emotions before I go bring my energy around anybody else. I don't want to bring, you know, down energy toward around anybody else or anything like that. So on my days where I'm not feeling my best, I just stay at home. What do you consider a real friend? How do you determine whether someone is your friend? I want to say that's very, very hard because I've been through a lot when it comes to friendships. And I'm not talking about what just happened, but I've been through a lot with friendships, ups and downs. I've been through stuff with friends that I thought were my friends and they snaked me. So I just want to say it's like really, really, really hard out here to figure out if somebody is your friend or not until they do something to you. And it's just like, damn. Like, but as the friends that I have in my life right now, like my really close friends, Meek, Ross, my best friend back home, Maddie, Tootie, Keithan, Abby. I just want to say these friends are always there for me no matter what. They have my back no matter what. They support me throughout whatever. We could be together. We could go days without talking to each other, even though we don't. me, Meek, and Ross don't go days without talking to each other. Like, we talk every single day. But let's say like if me and Meek go a day or two without talking, we're still able to, I don't know, that's not even a long time. Because I was going to say, oh, we could go days without talking, and when we get back together, it's like nothing ever happened. That's a real friend, da 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 da. Like, no, because one day without talking is still not a long time. But the friends that I have in my life, I could tell genuinely want the best for me. They love me. I'm able to have fun with them. I'm able to travel with them. We travel. We talk about the future together. We talk about our goals. We work towards our goals with each other. So I just want to say that's how you could tell it's a real friend. And also too, if that friend feels like a sister to you more than a friend, it's deeper than a friendship. This is a random question, but somebody said, have you ever talked to a Jamaican? If so, what was your experience? Honestly, y'all, I've never talked to a Jamaican. I've talked to someone outside of my race. He was Dominican, but that was it. Jamaican is still black, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like, I never talked to anyone like Jamaican or like Haitian, Nigerian, or anything like that. I never dated outside my race either. But no, I never talked to a Jamaican. What is something new you learned about yourself this year? Something new I learned about myself this year is that I love women. I love women. Also too, I learned that you have to pick and choose your battles. That's one thing I learned about myself, is that I don't crash out over things that are crash out worthy, because it's just not worth it. I learned that a lot of stuff is not worth my energy. You just gotta move on and move forward. Also too, one thing I learned about myself is that not everything deserves a response. And I feel like that kind of ties in with the crash out, you know, worthy type thing. What's the wildest thing you ever did in a relationship? Got a man's name tattooed. That's probably like the wildest thing I've ever did. That's like the craziest thing I feel like I've done in a relationship. I don't think I've done anything like super wild. I want to say probably got a man's name. What is one thing you want to do before the year ends? Ooh, what is one thing I want to do before the year ends? I want to go to Nigeria in December. I know Lagos, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but I know it's like super lit out there, super fun. I've never been to Nigeria, so that's something that I really want to do before the year ends. You guys know that I love traveling, and with me loving traveling, I'm coming out with something. I'm not going to speak it to you guys, but just putting that out there. Y'all know I love traveling, and Nigeria is like on my bucket list, but Nigeria just in December, I feel like just hit different. Like from what I be seeing, what I be hearing from my Nigerian friends is that, yeah, it's one of them ones. So you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at @TheRealKianaJ, and subscribe to my Twitch. I will be going live today. The link to that is down below in the description box, and I'll see you guys soon.